Hello and welcome back to Tommy's Top Shelf Comics. I'm Tommy, joined by Murphy.
Hello.
How you been? How was your week?
Good. I'm
What'd you
pretty much
read?
caught up on everything.
I know.
So,
So what did you read? Or did you
uh,
just read everything?
and this week, I reread Nemesis
Okay.
in preparation for our number one this week.
Hey, spoiler alert.
Um, but yeah, no, I've been rereading that. It's only 4 issues,
Yeah.
but it's been a crazy week with work and stuff like that. So
Oh
I'm
yeah.
happy to be caught up on comics.
Yeah.
I just have to go pick up tomorrow.
Nice.
It's a new
I,
life.
yeah. A new life of being able to read the comics we pick up. Uh, I've been reading. So I read the first two volumes of House of Slaughter. Really enjoying that. Just I don't know
The second one.
That Scarlet Mass story. Like,
Yeah, it was. I enjoyed it. I think it was a good out of the box type
yeah,
of
yeah.
story. But I agree. Like you said, you have questions. I was like,
Yes.
I mean, me too. Like, and we're probably not going to get many answers because seemingly they're just going to move on to the next masks that we learn
Mhm.
about.
Yeah. I think I
Um,
need to. So I was saving it for. I'm gonna read the Book of Slaughter that came out last week. It's sitting on my
mhm.
nightstand, waiting for me to read tonight. Um, I'm really excited to dive into that like guidebook and like what
Yeah, and
that
see
just
everything in there.
textbook kind of information.
Yeah, I haven't read it yet. It's just one of those things like anything Tinian does, I always like need to be in the right headspace and like I just was like I'm gonna
Yeah,
save this for a night that I'm
that's
really ready
that's
to get
fair.
into it.
That's fair. I was just kind of binging. I binged Something's Killing the Children volumes, and then I caught up on House of Slaughter. So it definitely in
You
that
said
mood.
next is
Next is
Radiant
Radiant
Black.
Black Volume 3. It's in
And
my
I
book
love
bag.
Radiant Black.
These
It is
train
it,
rides, these train rides have been great. I just pull out a
yeah.
trade and I'm good. I almost
Yeah.
missed my stop. I almost missed my stop coming home tonight
Yeah.
because
You
it was
just-
like Collingswood Station, and I was like, yeah, okay. And then
it's like, oh wait, actually I need to be
actually, I
there.
need to get off of here.
Yeah. No,
It's gonna be a long walk.
Radiant Black is awesome. You and I have talked about it. Like, I like the other non-Radiant stories
Hmm.
in the what's
Yeah,
it called, Massive Verse.
yeah. I have
But
the
I
Radiant
don't think
Red
they don't.
book.
So Radiant Red and Radiant Pink both are great.
Yeah,
But like,
you're talking about Lucky Dead.
I think Dead
Dead Lucky.
Lucky. There's another one coming out. Like, I just don't know if they're for me because I think that really what's got me is the Radiant
Yeah,
series
yeah.
and that story and the other comics outside in the same universe aren't really tied that closely.
Right.
So I think I still will give them each a shot, but
Of
those are
course.
probably gonna be
Yeah,
trade for me as
yeah,
opposed to single issues.
yeah. The other thing I started reading was the Pokemon Adventure comic, the manga.
Oh, word!
Yeah, volume 1. I started volume 1. It's
Pokemon.
cool.
I mean,
It's
Ash Ketchum is now like the actual winner.
That's the thing. It's not Ash in these comics.
Yeah,
It's red.
Pokemon's making that big old comeback
It's
though.
red. So you're
Oh,
basically
really?
playing through the games and your rival is blue.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's basically like if the video game was put in a comic form.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Right? I'm
Dude,
into it. Yeah.
Pokemon just broke the ice with one of my new coworkers. Like he sits right next to me and has like barely said a word to me in like 2 weeks. And then I made a comment to somebody about how in the Japanese Pokemon show,
Yeah.
Ash finally won, and then now this dude won't stop talking to me. Like I was like, "Hey, Pokemon, even at 30, it's bringing us together."
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Over the weekend, Sunday, Jillian and I had a lazy Sunday. We sat on the couch and just played the new Pokemon games the entire day. It was glorious.
Yeah, I haven't. I'm not ready to commit after. I didn't like Sword.
Yeah,
I just
that's fair.
I don't know. I think I want the nostalgia of the old games. Like just
Or we're
remake
playing it
Yellow
co-op.
for
We're
me.
running around the world together.
That's pretty cool.
You can do up to 4 people. I was walking down a path and I could see her
Mm,
fighting a trainer and see the Pokemon fighting.
Interesting.
That was
I
it
do
was
have a Switch.
yeah, we could be running
We
around
could just be
Paldea together.
across the state.
Yeah.
No big.
Yeah. But this isn't a Pokemon show. This is
Yeah, that'll be
a
another
comic book.
day.
Yeah, that'll be another day. So, but I do want to do a video on the manga once I get a couple volumes in because it's interesting and I want
When's
to
that
go
from?
through it
Like, when was that
like
released?
when we were kids.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll check it out too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm caught up. I got time.
I got you. So, our number 5 this week is The Amazing Spider-Man number 17.
So this one says round one is over. Peter Parker finds himself trapped in limbo. Peter not only has to find his way back home, but he has to do it in a truly hellish fashion. And who is shadowing him? Now, this one, if you haven't been reading the Dark Web series, well, event, uh, it's pretty dope. I enjoy it. Now, I am biased. I am, but I enjoy it a lot. And Ben Riley coming back now, not just as you know a Spider-Man, but as Chasm, has been so sweet. Venom's fully entwined in it too because of what's going on in his solo series. Like, I think this event is doing really cool stuff for all the characters involved. Um, that being said, also anything Chasm related is selling like crazy. So just having them is, potential spec books. Um, and I think this one's going to be the same. I mean, Peter Parker keeps finding himself in terrible situations, and those are always good stories too. So I'm definitely excited for the rest of this event.
Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, I have not started the event
Now,
yet,
so
but
that'll,
I am very excited for it.
it's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. I like it. I mean, clones
Sure. Yeah, I mean it's Spider-Man.
can't live with them. Can't get a story without them.
Something like that.
Something like that. But
Something like that.
I mean, it's Spider Man. There's got to be
Yeah.
clones or goblins, and there are like a shitload of both.
Right, exactly.
So it happens.
Yeah. But moving on to our number 4, we got Batman Urban Legends number 23. The Director, part 2 of 2. Hot Pursuit. Arkham Academy, part 3 of 3. The Murder Club, part 4 of 4. So we got some stories wrapping up here. The final issue of the landmark anthology series is here. Jamal Campbell's epic Nightwing 2 partner draws to a close. Batman has to defeat the Time Commander to get the Waynes back to their time. The first graduating class of Arkham Academy decides their fate and future course. And in a flashback story to the beginning of Dick Grayson's tenure as Robin, he has to save Batman's life. This is the final issue. So I fell off of Batman Urban Legends. I stuck up to about like issue 11 or 12. And then I don't know. It wasn't hitting with me, but the last issue and this issue.
It's a lot. I
Yeah.
mean, it's a lot of stories. I had picked up the first few, then I fell off. Then when early last year, when the issue came out with the lead up story to Batman Beyond Neo Year,
Yeah.
that's when I started getting back into it. And I mean, the last issue before this one, starting that Nightwing story with the director was sweet. And then I mean, this one, it's a final issue. There's gonna be something crazy that happens. Like, and I mean, a good you got me with Dick Grayson early days Robin. Done.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
in.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Right? It's just too good.
And it's a neat cover too
Now,
with all the characters.
yeah. Hey, you got Batman Beyond back there.
I know. You got everybody. But
There aren't very many sweet covers though. There's only 2 extra covers I see.
yeah, this one never really did have that many. I think it's because of the price tag. Like, it's an $8 book.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Probably won't
Alright, well,
sell too
that'll
many
take us.
variants.
Yeah, probably not.
So yeah, number three, Black Cloak number one, our image comic number one for the week.
Image number 1!
Can't have a week without one.
No, no, it's, like,
It
almost
happens.
it
It does
it
happen, but
happens
it's
every
rare.
once in a while,
It's
but
rare.
it's rare.
Yeah,
Like, we have to, like, go out of our way not to put an image number 1.
it's true. It's true.
We should have bought stock in image.
Back in the
Like,
90s
yeah, right. Go back in time, just put stock in it.
when they almost
But
killed
so
comics on
Eisner
Main Street.
Award-winning writer Kelly Thompson heads to Image for the first time with Black Cloak, an all-new series with artist Meredith McLaren. Blade Runner style mixes with saga-esque drama in a delectable fantasy sci-fi blend as 2 black cloaks try to solve the murder of a beloved prince in Kairos, the last city in the known world, before his murder tips the city into war. The mystery begins in a spectacular triple-length first issue for $4.99.
Yeah,
64 pages for $4.99. Image, what are you doing? Crazy.
I know.
But also, I mean, Kelly Thompson is great.
Yeah, she's
I
done
like everything
Amazing
she's done over at Marvel
Spider-Man,
too.
Adventure
Yeah,
Time, Captain
yeah,
Marvel was her big book. She's done Deadpool. Yeah. I'm
yeah,
very
she's
excited for
great,
this.
and I mean, I'm always down anytime a writer gets to go to Image because then you get to see like off the leash. You know, they're
Yeah,
allowed to
exactly.
do
Yeah.
so much more stuff, and it's just like as much as I love a good superhero comic. Like it's also it 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 goes to show that just there's more that these creators can do
Oh, absolutely.
than just a superhero comic. Now, I'm not saying anything bad about superhero comics, but you know, it's pretty
Yeah.
cool to see them do other stuff.
Yeah, no, I was talking with my when I stopped in to pick up my books this week, I was talking with one of the store workers, and we both were feeling very similarly that we're both being drawn towards these image and boom books where there's no crossovers. Like occasionally there's one shots or whatever, but it's really
Yeah.
like that's like it's something to be excited about again. Like get excited about a one shot instead of being like, ugh, now I
Also, a Peach Momoko variant.
I did not see that when I ordered my comics.
Yeah, we got an
So
Image Peach. Has
so
she
yeah.
done anything for Image yet?
Yeah. hmm
Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah.
But it's pretty sweet. I like all her covers. Actually, all the covers are pretty cool. Very I don't know, minimalist
Yeah.
to a
Minimal I
degree.
definitely like minimalist. Yeah, it seems like a super interesting story. I'm looking forward to reading it.
Yeah. Also, any murder mystery. I'm in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get your boy the whodunits.
But moving on to our number two, we got Something's Killing the Children number 28. As Erica closes in on the
Duplicitite.
duplicitype, another hunter closes in on her. Time is running out for Erica as the ruthless cutter leaves her with nowhere left to turn. Weakened and unable to flee from a town that's too full of suspicion to trust her, can Erica find a way to save the people of tribulation before Cutter arrives? Can she even save herself? So Cutter's actually
I just wanted to
catching up.
say, s- yeah, she's like in a town.
Yeah.
Um, Something is killing the children very rarely hits our list.
I feel like when we started doing this, it was every time, and then we purposefully didn't add it to our
We kind
list
of avoided it.
just
Yeah,
because it was like every month it was just on the list. Kind of, but I
yeah,
mean, then we do that for books like Nightwing too. I guess Nightwing has missed some months.
yeah. Nightwing's missed a couple. Um, but no, this. I mean, I love where something is killing the children is gone.
Yeah, we do
Like,
talk about it a
oh,
lot though.
yeah. I mean, I missed it. Like we've talked about, I missed the first like 6 issues, and then I got on. a little bit late, and then it was hard. Like I didn't catch up for a while.
Did you see
But
how
like,
much the first issue is going for now?
no, but
It's
I
like
want it, so I won't look.
guess, guess,
What, like 375,
like 3, yeah,
9.8?
like 3,
Yeah,
yeah,
something like that.
like 3 raw, yeah,
Oh, 3 raw.
yeah,
Jesus.
yeah,
Yeah, I want one. That's
yeah.
gonna be like that and that Radiant Black #1 variant that you have are those are the two on my list
Oh, the one with
that I
like the
need to.
side, the minimalist side one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. No, no, the one of the helmet
Oh, yeah, 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 like the Power Ranger
with
one.
the
Yeah,
radiant behind it, kind
yeah,
of.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. But no, this. I mean, Something's Killing the Children has taken such a cool path.
yeah,
Because when it started, I thought it was going to be a lot of just monsters. And while yes, it is that, like the way Tynion has built the world through these other comics, and you know, just like great storytelling.
yeah. No,
I
this.
think it's great, and also now having a black mask, hunting a black mask instead of hunting a monster, like that's cool.
Yeah,
Like that. What a way to think about it, because
yeah,
Erica, any black mask is a monster in their own way.
absolutely.
So
Yeah,
you kind of have to probably use the same tactics to
yeah.
get her that you have to do to kill any of the monsters.
I mean, this book is gonna be something, and how I know is comic book stores are having a hard time keeping this book in stock. Not the single issues, even. Yes, the single issues they don't have after like week 1, like they're sold out.
Yeah,
But the trades, as soon as they come in, they're selling.
yeah,
Like they can't keep volume 1 in stock.
yeah. I'm glad I got volume 1.
And
That's the
so,
only trade I have.
yeah. But I just find it wild that like it's been like they were saying it's been a while since they've had trouble keeping like since Saga that they have had like trouble keeping a book in stock. With the
Dude, look
trade.
at that cover too,
I
though.
know, it's so good.
Like that cover is sick. I mean, Cutter is sick. Like
Yeah.
we're going all Daredevil style.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Very, very
but
true.
like, dude, that is such a cool cover.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right,
But
next year I finally found my black mask. I'll go black. I'll be a black mask. I'll come to New Jersey,
so
or
we
that's what we do for Comic Con. Because I
we
know you did it for
yeah,
Halloween.
we have it. We're good. We're good
Yeah.
to go. That'd be
We'll
fun.
just be a bunch of black masks. Why are we rolling together? Who
I'm here
knows?
for it. I'm here for it. Or yeah, maybe we'll do Blue Mask or something.
Yeah, I mean that would be cool. I definitely not a Scarlet mask though. I'm not about them.
But I switched the
Just
image, not Scarlet. Yeah, we're not doing Scarlet. I switched the image too soon. Murphy kind of spoiled it at the beginning, but Nemesis Reloaded is our number 1.
So this is a mini series premiere. The original is also a mini series. So the world's most evil comic book is back. Who is Nemesis, and why does this eccentric billionaire who dresses up in a mask and cape want to terrorize people instead of helping them? Isn't that how this is supposed to go? Trigger warning: too violent and too cool for some. Now, for those of you who don't know what this is, it is basically the sequel to a miniseries that Mark Miller, and McNedden did. I mean, I don't even know when it came out. To be honest with you, I didn't read it when it came out. Um, but it's basically Batman if he was like a crazy cop killer. That's it.
Yeah.
My man travels the world killing cops and civilians and loves doing it. Is really good at it. Like
And we got our boy
crazy.
Jimenez.
Yeah, we got our boy Jorge Jimenez on this one, and he promises that it is going to be even more bloody and brutal than the original. But honestly, this is just a cool one, and I mean, Mark Miller's great, and everybody who knows me knows I love Jorge Jimenez, so I'm gonna rep this one all the way. Um, but I assume it's probably 3 or 4 issues, just like the first. But this is gonna be for you you gore fiends out there, who like just good old fashioned murder and mayhem. Like this is gonna be a good one. I am very excited for it.
Yeah.
I like that cover C, the McNevin one. Niven.
Yeah. Yeah, almost like the Joker smile.
Yeah. But no, this comic is gonna be sweet. Again, probably this is probably gonna be one that sells out.
Yeah.
Um,
Pre-order this one.
yeah, pre-order it. It comes out tomorrow, but if hope that you get lucky if you haven't already done it yet. But this is gonna be one to read no matter what.
Yeah, I have mine set aside.
I messaged Fan of the Attic just to make sure. I was like, I know I did, but like, did I?
Can you confirm?
Like,
Can you confirm that I ordered this?
if only, like, I don't know. If only Comic Hub worked better for me. It just doesn't. But generally, technology hates me. So,
It's true.
as we've learned from
It's a
doing these
curse.
videos.
It's a curse. Well, anything else you want to discuss before we call it a week?
No. Honorable mention. The uh, new DC event is starting tomorrow. Lazarus World, I believe it's called.
Yeah, that's coming off of Batman vs. Robin, right?
Yeah, so Batman versus I mean it got so wild because Batman versus Robin is spinning out of Shadow War and also that Batman Superman World's Finest comic. Yeah. And so like the villain in Batman versus Robin is actually a villain from the past in World's Finest, and then also is the villain from that Robin solo series. It's just it's so much, but
You remember my
it's
comment about Image and Boom books?
yeah, right, exactly. No crossovers.
Yeah. Give me the
But
story. Give me the story.
still, it seems like it'll be a cool, uh, cool concept.
Oh, sure. I mean, it's a
If
Batman book. I'm
anyone,
gonna read it. So
yeah,
yeah.
I am tired of Damian Wayne though, just a little bit. But still, I love it. So I'll definitely be catching up on it.
Yeah.
Probably once it's a little bit more further along. Well, with DC Infinite Unlimited
That's where I'm gonna read it.
Spectacular, then I'll get it a month behind.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's where I'm reading my DC right now. I got a couple books I'm still pulling. We need to find a time to do our tier lists. So
Yeah, clean up the
we didn't forget
polls.
clean up
Did
the
not.
pull list. So
Yep.
this week's been a little crazy. Last week was crazy. Next week, this whole month is pretty crazy with Flesh and Blood. But we will find a time, hopefully before the end of January, to just sit back, have some discussions about what we're pulling
And why we shouldn't.
and why we shouldn't and what we're trying so that we can add new books. Because I don't know, there's the great thing about pulling back your pull list is you now have room to add those new image.
Well, that's why I love when events end.
Yeah, same.
Because when events end, that's like a good book or two a week, that I don't have to care about.
Yep.
So
Cool. Well, when we do that, or next week when we come back with our top 5, we will catch you guys later.
see you.